backing off at all, are they?
The Kings trail by 6. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. When George Karl and I were able to chat a moment ago, it's been a pretty even matchup against this team, at least so far this season, with a game going each way in their first 2 contests. And the key to them taking this one tonight, he said, is defense. We know they can score with anyone, and we're certainly capable of putting some points on the board when we need to. But we can't get into a barn burner shootout with them. We've got to slug it out, play some gritty D, and make them work for everything. Kevin, this should be a tough game.
All right, Doris.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play. They keep going down low with the ball, and it results in points. They're having their way in the paint.
And it's resulted in a big early lead, too.
Thompson, a screen on Bledsoe. Miller dishes to Gay. Back to Miller. Sacramento moving it around. The drive by Gay. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
To the wing right side. Here's Baddest one. He's covered by Gay. They kick it out to Green. 6 to shoot. Here's the triple. Here's Baddest one. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Baddest one's got 8 points.
Well, their plan of attack has been pretty clear to see. Get the ball inside and just take it strong to the hoop. Be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been very slow to adjust. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside. Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
If he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Morris passes to Baddest one. Kicks to Bledsoe. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
Boy, just a break cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Here's McLemore. The shot is off. All right, the second quarter. Here's for Sacramento, Jason Thompson. He's checked in for Williams. Gay comes in for Caspi, and McLemore subbed in for Miller. And the Suns here with a different look. Brandon Wright's checked in for Alex Len. Morris comes in for P.J. Tucker. Baddest one's checked in for Marcus Thornton. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Knight. On the court for the Suns, Baddest one in at small forward. Gerald Green out there at Bledsoe. Then it's Brandon Wright, and it's Morris in at the 4 spot.
And the Suns training staff renowned around the league for their ability to keep players healthy. They're at the forefront, biomechanics and all that new school stuff. The results have been terrific, called preventative maintenance.
Last outing for Sacramento, they won that game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
And if you look at their numbers in that game, what jumps out most is the balance offensively. They really spread the wealth.
And they were on fire in all areas. That was a very satisfying road win.
Thompson sets the pick for Collison. Now, here's Thompson. He's tightly guarded. That's good. And 12 points for Rudy Gay.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Morris passes to Baddest one. No good off the front iron.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
Hollins kicks to Thompson. The feed now to Collison. Now here's McLemore outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Kings. That one was played in Sacramento.
Well, they were extremely aggressive defensively early on in that last game, and it kind of backfired on them. Their starters wound up in foul trouble, and I thought that led to the loss.
Outside Collison. Thompson up top, stolen by Bledsoe. Here's Baddest one. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game, Clark. It's a deflating play for your morale.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Suns lead by 18. And a chance now to send you over to Dorothy.
DeMarcus, you guys seem to have a lot of opportunity.
Hey guys, great execution in the first half, but we still have a few things to talk about before.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You know, baddest one has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he played a very mature first half offensively, just finding gaps and making good decisions, getting into the defense and knocking down shots.
Sacramento making some changes. Derek Williams, he checked in for Landry. Caspi comes in for Rudy Gay. And Andre Miller is subbed in for Darren Collison. Phoenix also making some changes. Morris comes in for Morris, and it's Thornton in for Eric Bledsoe. Caspi is out there with Derek Williams. Then it's Miller, then it's Ben McLemore. And it's Cousins in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. That one dropped it up.
Well, Ben McLemore seen as perhaps a steal when the Kings selected him 7th overall in last year's draft. His rookie season was a colossal disappointment, defensively and offensively. He really struggled to contribute.
Baddest ones checked in for P.J. Tucker. Pass to baddest one. Now Morris. Right now averaging 7 points a game. Lock at 6. And a wide open look for Thornton. And again, it's the Suns missing. And McLemore, an excellent shooter in one season that he had at Kansas.
And you combine that with his athleticism, Kevin, and he's got tremendous upside. That's why he was so highly regarded as a prospect.
Miller with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. And he gets it to go.
Up over 50% now from the floor with the way they've shot this half.
Yeah, that's a nice improvement. It's not a surprise to see them out in front with the way they have shot.
Oh, what a throwdown there. Man.
Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Cousins dishes to Miller. Cousins with a screen on Knight. Here's Miller. Shot is blocked, and he's able to get it back. Williams can't hit. Phoenix has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4 for the lead. And once more, he gets it. Another bucket from baddest one. Baddest one's got 19 points. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
2-for-1 chance here.
Yeah, let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
There's the dish to Knight. Passes it to baddest one. Marcus Thornton on the wing. Three-pointer. That is good. And the Suns lead by 3. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. Miller, the pass to McLemore. Here's Caspi. Shot is no good.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Good if it goes. Oh, he got it! Oh, buzzer!
Knock it down!
Shot!
Right at the horn!
Oh, a miracle heave to finish off the corner.
And a great show.
Tune in this Friday night.
And let's quickly have a look at the State Farm assist of the game, which came, Steve, from kind of an unlikely source here.
Yeah, it's the big fella here doing his best impression of a point guard. Serving up a brilliant feed here. That's gorgeous.
So both teams making some changes here. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Suns, Bledsoe is out there with Brandon Knight. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Len in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Caspi. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going.
Seen them make that extra effort rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace, really sending shots back.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Ben McLemore, he's checked in for Sacramento. Collison comes in for Williams. Baddest one's checked in for the Suns. Bledsoe outside. To the wing on the left. Here's Baddest one. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. And now it's up to 25 points for Baddest one. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Cousins inside. Gay kicks to Cousins. And it's blocked. Now here's Bledsoe. Feeds it to Morris. And the pass to Baddest one. Out left to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Gay comes over with a double team. Right for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
1:10 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's Bledsoe off the drive, and the layup falls. And the Suns lead by 6.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times, an easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Landry dishes to Cousins. Collison with the screen for Cousins. Outside Collison. Pass to Landry. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And Thompson kicks to Collison. To end the run. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Using that agility to drive right to the back.
And the Kings making a change here.
3-point play.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Baddest one. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Some really terrific numbers for Len. He's got 10 rebounds and 2 rejections. He's doing all the things you can ask of a player in the low post.
Oh, the blocks, the rebounds, it's incredible what he's done here.
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Sacramento again missing.
And he's having all sorts of problems with his shot.
I'm not sure he even has a shot right now, Steve, to be quite honest. Not a reliable one anyway.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Showing off a very smooth stroke at the free throw line right there. Yeah, no way you can come back from this deficit.
Just not enough time left on the clock.
Another miss by Gay. Here's Baddest one. From about 19 feet, off on that one. So the Suns win it. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so.